Hey guys, welcome to today's live stream. Uh, Thank you so much for tuning in. If this is your first time watching, you'll just watch, and if you enjoy this kind of content, I hope you'll subscribe and turn the notification bell on so that you can always be notified whenever I upload, I premiere, I go on a live, you know. And of course, if you've been out here, you've already subscribed. Thank you once again. Thank you for subscribing. And just a polite reminder, polite request, kindly be making sure to like. You've already subscribed. It means that you rock with the channel, because as I always say, if you have something, a contrary opinion to what I'll share with you, you know what to do. You can always come to the comment section. You can always share your contrary opinion, anything you want to share on the live chat section. So you cannot deny me that like. I beg. I beg. Chineke. Guys, please, can you like the live stream before we continue? Please. And of course, if you're watching later, um, as you continue watching, especially if you've the subscriber count. I know it doesn't matter a lot, but I'm like, come on, guys. We should be getting at least 500 likes out here. It's not much to ask, is it? Because, okay, let me not drag that, but I'm just requesting you guys to like as you continue watching, before you continue, so that you don't forget. So, thank you so much for my moderators. Thank you so much for everyone that always joins the live chat section, because without you, this thing will not be happening. I would not be coming out here walking like a duck, coming to the to the coming to the live stream. I would not be doing that if I know that no one will be coming to the live chat section. Not me. Why should I? So, thank you so much, all, for tuning in. I think I should continue so that if you join in later, you can always watch to the end, and then you go and start up so that you catch up from where you missed. Kevin Klaus, thank you so much for tuning in. I see you, and I appreciate your time out here. Thank you so much, so much. So, guys, today is on a Saturday. I don't know if you guys are around or not, but of course, as I said, you can always watch later. So let's get into it, because today I'm not supposed to exceed 1 hour, 12 minutes. Guess why? Guess why? Because of the platform. This premiered. There's some limitation, but of course, I'm a Kenyan. We can always, do 1+1, but from tomorrow, not now. I know a Kenyan will definitely understand. We have our own shortcuts. Oh my goodness, am I oversharing or something? So, guys, let's get into it. Of course, as you saw the thumbnail and the title, let me check it once again. So that you guys don't say, oh, it's clickbait, it's not. No, guys, I'm not clickbaiting. Um, Marwa met with Anesto'S dad. Yeah, he really did. I don't know if you remember the last time that we saw Anesto'S dad on these streets was around 2 to 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago, when he came to the villa, and Mura Sensor was not having it. He kicked him out, but he came back. Guys, did you notice? He came back. Of course, Mura did not share a lot about that, but I caught something here and there. So, of course, the reception was different. from yes. Yeah. Kemi, yes. Yeah, it was seated and I had to revisit. And of course, as you saw, the reception was different from the other way, from the other time. The other time Mura told him that no, you need to leave, or that kind of a thing, or your sons, this and that, as if, as if the sons of that dad are young or something. In Kenya, once you're 25, you get to do what you want to do. Of course, your parents will guide you, but more likely than not, you will do what you want to do. So for him, initially to come out and be telling Anesto'S dad, oh, your sons left, right, and center, that was uncalled for, honestly. So this time around, Kemi, I don't know if you noticed, the reception was different. Mura Senso was warm, but of course, it didn't show much. I'll share that clip, but it didn't show much. But of course, you saw he greeted them, and it raised some suspicions for me. It did, because before that, or rather, I think it was the same day. In fact, the same day, the same video. This is what happened. Marwa came out here telling us, telling us that is planning to do some expansions to get more land. That is what he said in the same video, the same day, 2 or 3 days ago. And I was like, Murasen, so what do you mean? Because I saw two instances that I can easily conclude that it's either you're getting from Anesto'S dad or you're getting from Bushman dude. Not for nothing, guys. We'll get into that. But as you continue, guys, I hope you've liked. I hope you've liked the live stream as we continue. kindly, guys. So this is what Mura said that made me believe that something happened. Someone was duped again. I don't understand these Nyabohanse guys, but of course, because of so many things, we don't even have to get into it. Poverty, lack of exposure, because people like, let me not get into it, but I just wanted to say, like, the people that have these huge chunks of land, they are way richer than these people acting up on the streets, YouTube streets. These people can go half naked, like, is that term allowed? Like a Lambo girl, but they'll never get to your level if you have that kind of land, the way these people have. And of course, to see them disposing with, I'd honestly call it a throwaway price, because where I come from, you don't afford land. You don't afford land that easily. So, just a second. Okay, guys, you do not afford land that. So this is what I don't need to go around the bush. Time is around the corner. So this is what Mura said.
Very well. And her land, your land, Winnie, reaches here. And there's a sisal over there. It's a big land. You can actually, and today, okay, that's one I'll not say here on camera. I'll maybe tell you about expansion plans.
I believe that Mura thought that he's so slick with that, we didn't get it or something. Maybe Rosio told him that no, you cannot be oversharing regarding to buying land, because you see reactors are talking. Oh, these people are taking land, grabbing land. I think, of course, I know that he thought we didn't get it. But yeah, so sad, honestly. Angela, did I acknowledge you? Thank you so much for tuning in, Angela. I appreciate your time out here. Welcome. And thank you for, and of course, if you're watching, you can always share your opinion. You can always come to the live chat section because, guys, why not? Oh, Percy, it's Percy. Thank you so much for tuning in. You said hello, everyone. Hello, Percy. Thank you so much for tuning to the live stream. So, guys, I don't know if you heard. Allow me to replay it again. This is what Senso said. Mura Senso. Mura has been serving us tea lately so much.
And today, okay, that's one I'll not say here on camera. I'll maybe tell you about expansion plans.
And of course, before you said that, he was talking about, oh, Winnie, your land comes to this place, this and that. And when he said that, of course, as I said, guys, he had showed Anesto'S dad. This was the interaction between him and Anesto'S dad. And of course, you can clearly see that the reception is warm compared to the encounter previously. This time around, he greeted him. He did not confront him. Oh, I don't want you around my villa because of your sons, this and that. No, that did not happen this time around. This is what transpired within maybe 10 seconds of the interactions on camera. On camera. And of course, I'll come back and we talk. We try and understand why didn't you want to share your interactions this time around. This is what happened. Oh my goodness, I have to share another screen. Okay, I'll do that. No, otherwise I'll have to do that. Let me share that specific screen. This live thing. Oh my God. Did I share the wrong screen? Let me delete the initial screen. Then guys, you just have to pardon me because this thing, it's not easy as it appears. So let me share again. Yeah, this is what I intended to share. That Mura didn't want us to see, but we saw. I was like, Marwa, but you shared a little bit. Eh, back to back, a little bit. So this is what happened.
Thank you very much. Yeah, all the best. Guys, these are my neighbors who help me work here. So I ensure they have gumboots. Tata? Guys, I'm here with
Yeah, that is Anesto's dad. Before we continue, guys, you can agree with me that that is Anesto's dad. So if you're not aware, once again, of course, you know the son to that person that Marwa greeted this time around very warmly. And 10 or 20 minutes after that encounter, he told people on the internet that there are some expansions plans. He's about to acquire land. So I think 2 days ago, Ernesto, together with the mom, were not happy about what happened. They were like, um, the mom told people that she has never co-signed, as a witness to any of the land that has been sold by the son or any other person from that family. So, of course, you know that the family do not agree to this selling of land. But about the dad, we are not so sure because there was some allegations that, oh, he signed. Some people are like, no, he did not. So that one I cannot talk about. But for this time around, guys, why do I feel like he sold another piece? Because, of course, as you saw, Mura said that there are some expansion plans. What are the odds? Coincidentally, Anesto's dad was around. My opinion. My opinion. That is what I concluded because I was like, Mura, you really didn't want to disclose. At the same time, you didn't want to show people when you were interacting with Anesto's dad. What were you talking about? You want these people to live on the road or something? Okay, to him, people are selling him land. I don't know if it's legally or not, but probably he needs defense. He bought it, and that is it. He doesn't care for your feelings, um, for your safety with regards to shelter, this and that. But I was just watching and I was like, I have to come out here and we talk about it, guys. Is it happening again? Did the wife to Anesto's mom agree to that? Buying and selling of land? And of course, Mura cannot entertain you in the villa if he's not getting anything. I think I'm going even too far. Madam P, the parasite herself will not allow anyone in her villa if she's not getting the GoPro cameras, the baby monitor, these things that Jamaican uncle brought this time around. Yeah, I think that is what is happening. And of course, it's super sad to see what is happening there. Because, by the way, that is something, if you come from Kenya, we are always like, maybe if you come from a family that you don't have such big pieces of land the way these Nyabohanse guys do. We always joke in the internet that when other people's grandparents were grabbing or buying land, back then, ours were dancing to twists. Is that the right term? This dance. Mm, should I stand up and dance? No. Guys, you understand? So it's so sad to see what is happening, honestly, because can you imagine you just wake up and you're given 40 acres of land in Nyabohanse, super fertile. The likes of Lambogan will run with bikinis up and down, but will never get to your level because you have the generational wealth. Can you imagine? It's so sad to see what is happening to this guy and to these guys, and I hope that is not what is happening in this situation, but more likely than not, Mura Senso acquired something because that welcome. What is the difference between back then and now? Is it because the son sold him a piece of land and he had to be nice, to have some decorum when meeting an elderly person? I don't think so. I think Anesto's dad brought some goodies in that villa. And of course, what? Oh my goodness. Let me let me tell people to excuse me. Huh? Guys, I'm sorry about that. So let me acknowledge Thembi Mosia. Thank you so much for tuning in. I see you. I appreciate your time out here. John Paul, you said that I'm in Nyabohanse. See you all at the villa tomorrow. Okay. What is happening tomorrow? Tomorrow is on a Sunday. Yeah. Yeah, tomorrow is when Saints, not Saints, what is the name of Princeton students are coming to the villa. Of course, Mura has been out here. Oh, I'm not going to be telling you what is happening, but we can always count on Marwa that he will come out here and tell us exactly what's up, because that is what he just did. He confirmed that Princeton students are coming over. Daddy Lee, Miss Heaven Town. Okay. Thank you for tuning in. Who else? Thembi, Daddy Lee, and John Paul. Thank you so much for tuning in. John Paul, you can represent us. Please represent us right there. So, guys, Mura Senso just confirmed. Okay, just to talk on what I'm just sharing on the screen. Of course, do we have to hear them make it official that it's the students? I believe it is Princeton students because this is what Mura said. Let me share that screen because I believe that is WhatsApp. This is what Mura said. Guys, I hope you're liking the video as we continue. No. I'll come back to you. Let me share.
When they say yes, start filming. Yes, I don't want people to feel harassed in my compound. But it's not the first time also we are having these visitors. So, but this time it's like this.
Mm-hmm.
If you do crazy things,
Okay. We are not interested with that. Guys, I was just playing that part to confirm to you that indeed, these are Princeton students. Yeah. Mura Senso will always come out here and tell us what's up. He was busy telling people that no, I'm not going to tell you what's happening. I'm not going to tell you who are coming, but Mura, you just said, in other words. So, thank you so much for tuning, guys. I hope you liked the video. I will not tire reminding you to. So, let's talk about Madam P before we go to Mura Senso. So, this is what happened, guys. Yesterday, I think it was late. I was watching the news, guys. Our current affairs in the country has made us. I was supposed to be just relaxing, in my elderly age, because according to the haters, reactors are old. If you're not in your, if you're not a teenager, you're old. So, instead of just relaxing, nowadays we watch the news. Previously, I didn't used to, but okay, why am I even digressing that much? This is what I was doing, just taking on my phone, blah, blah, blah. And I saw something on Mura's Instagram, but I didn't pay much attention. I should have screenshotted. That was a lazy reactor there. I should have screenshotted. But I just caught, I think, one. Yeah, I'll share. So this is what happened, guys. Mura Senso yesterday was on a rant. Oh, a woman is supposed to do this and this to the man, to the husband. Oh, when I get old, I get to realize that I prefer, I think, peace over prettiness or something. That kind, these motivational speakers on the internet. That is what Mura Senso was consuming on the internet yesterday. No, in fact, I didn't make much out of it because I was like, Mura Senso, what is happening between you and Madam P this time around? Because, of course, guys, of course, every time Marwa comes to the internet and shares these cryptic messages, you for sure know that things are not okay in paradise. There is trouble in paradise. So that is what I was thinking. Until today, Madam P came to the internet warning Mura on what he should be consuming. Hey, guys. Because, of course, what he was sharing, it was basically telling people that it was basically him sharing what uh, the men's conference, that is the thing in Kenya, like what men should be looking into in a woman, kinda, not negatively. Okay, enough of that, guys. Something to this effect. Let me share maybe a small part. I didn't catch the entire part, but like this one, he shared that the man wants peace over beauty. As I get older, I get to realize that peace is more important than beauty, blah, 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 that kind of a thing. Now, this is what Rocio came to do on the internet. And of course, she was targeting Marwa. And I was like, Rocio, you becoming a control freak. You can't let this man breathe or something. Antoinette, thank you so much. You said enjoy the party, John. Yeah. John, enjoy the party. Bring us the tea tomorrow. Let us know what's up because Marwa has already gave a disclaimer. Or if you'll be coming to my function, you're not supposed to be harassing my guests. And I'm like, who has been doing that if it's not Uncle and who? I don't know if you remember those that time when our Princeton students came. I remember Uncle following up these students. Oh, give me your number, Uncle and mayugno. Those were the people who were harassing those students. So when I heard Mura telling people that, oh, this time around, I don't want to see you guys harassing my guests, this and that. And I was like, you're supposed to speak to your people. You should be addressing your own cycle, because I didn't see the likes of maybe Nasto, maybe Paris, maybe the other lady. I didn't see. So I think Rosio was just trying to paint a negative image of Kenyan reactors. Honestly, who else if not Rosio? So this is what Rosio wrote on the internet. She came gun blazing um, after reading Marwa's rants. He shared, I think, more than 15 posts. Yeah, these were the people who were disturbing Princeton students back then. You don't have a Angela. Yeah, these were the people who were disturbing those students. So when I had Mura giving that warning, oh, I don't want people to come out here disturbing the guests, oh, I want you to appear on the camera, oh, can you give me my number? Mura said so. It was Uncle Moy and Mayuguno. So stop it, stop it. So after Mura came out here yesterday night, this is what Rocio came back to say. I don't know if you can see, guys. I hope. Just watch my mouse. This maybe I can read. If maybe you cannot see on your end, Rocio came back and said, "Hmm, it's funny. It's funny that I see all my algorithm. Oh my goodness, is that the right pronunciation? It's showing me content about what men should do and how a woman should be treated by their husbands. Really, Rosio, how can we prove that this is what the internet was showing you? I think it was just a kind way of passing her information. Let's continue. So that I get brainwashed, because I can see all that is missing. Meanwhile, my partner, who is the unofficial husband, who is Mura Senso, the retired travel commando. Okay, let me not be putting my words. This is what she said. Meanwhile, my partner's internet is showing him everything a wife should be, should be, and how she should, and how she should treat the man. Pardon my reading, because of course you know this is Rocio I'm reading. I'm reading Rocio's English. And she's the same person that came out here to lecture us. So Kenyans have some weird accent, and I'm like, Rocio and yours. What about yours? So this is what she said. Meanwhile, my partner's internet is showing him how a wife should be and how she should be treating her man. So he gets brainwashed because he sees all that are missing. We have to be careful with what we consume on the internet. The excess of information can cause, yeah, this is what she wrote, can cause to lose someone you love, especially when it's psychologically prepared to blame the other person instead of helping us reflect. That is when you know that she's talking to Marwa directly, because this is what she said. Listen to the grammar. Um, Especially when that information is psychologically prepared to blame the other instead of helping us. Guys, she did not say that instead of helping the couple reflect, no, instead of helping us, Mura and her. This one, she was targeting Marwa herself instead of helping us reflect our flaws and take responsibility for our do's and don'ts. Relationships are a game of two. Two to blame, not one. She continued, oh my goodness, what have I done? How can I minimize my screen? Okay. Was it the only thing that she did? Okay, guys, before I move to the next slide, of course, as you can see, she came back to try and be the psychologist, basically claiming that I believe that maybe the fans went to tell her that, have you seen what Marwa is sharing on the internet? And that was the response. Oh, it's the algorithm that, pardon me if that is not the right pronunciation. She came out here to say that it's the internet showing him that kind of a thing, that kind of information that will, what was the right term that she used? That will blind him, make him blind or something. Let me look for it. Just a minute, guys. Let me look for it. That will brainwash him. Huh? The internet is showing Marwa that, oh, the wife should be respecting you, the wife should be serving you, the wife should be doing this and this to you, so that it gets to brainwash Marwa. Meanwhile, the internet, the same day, what are the odds? The coincidence. This is what he said. Meanwhile, while the internet was showing Marwa that kind of content, the internet was showing her that what a man should, how a man should be treating a woman, what a woman should be expecting from a man, so that that information from the internet can brainwash her. It was just a polite way of telling Marwa that be careful. It's not even a polite way, because at the end out here, she said that we have to be careful what we consume on the internet, because it might cause you to lose someone you love, especially when the information you consume is psychologically prepared in a way that will brainwash you. I don't know if you understand this kind of information by Rocio. It's basically okay. It's basically Rosio trying to control Marwa because of what Marwa did on the internet yesterday. Is it the same Marwa? Guys, let me acknowledge Astro Kid, Nancy Gadoni, Precious Life for tuning in today. Thank you so much for joining the live chat section. I appreciate your presence out here. Thank you so much. And Precious said that, is he the same man Marwa kicked out of his home? Yeah, you're talking about the previous um, reaction that I just, in the same video, guys. If you're watching, I'm talking about my reaction just now about Anesto'S dad. Yeah, Precious Life. That is exactly who Marwa welcomed 2 days ago. Yeah, very right. So, Madam P continued to say that it's funny. No, no, no. This was the second slide. It seems I'm not the only one who was lucky to notice this, because, of course, after she wrote that, people came to her Instagram account to share their experience of the same. Of course, what do you expect? These are Rocio's fans, diehard fans. So she went ahead to say that what you consume on the internet shapes your idea on how the other meaning the partner should behave towards you. So you accept them, and so it's right. I think at this point, we all know that the internet shows you according to your interest, or maybe if you talk about buying a TV and suddenly will be, that is all that the internet will show you. It's so important to be aware of what we consume: food, relationships, environment. Okay, you're talking too much, but basically, she was talking about the relationship. Guys, just to summarize this, Rocio was basically warning Marwa that be careful on what you consume, because all these slides that I'm reading on your Instagram account, it's not pleasing me as Rocio, as the queen parasite, as the queen of the bila. It does not please me, because it seems to paint me as not a good woman to you, as not meeting your expectation as your unofficial wife, you know, and basically controlling him. Oh, don't be consuming. Don't believe what you see on the internet. Oh, they're just out here to brainwash you. When the internet comes out here and tells you that the woman should be respecting you, the woman should be taking advice from you. No, we should basically be respecting, should basically be contributing, maybe, I'm just saying, to the finances of the household. Don't believe. The internet is just trying to brainwash you. That is what I got from it. So, Blessed, thank you so much for tuning in. You said that it's all a show. There is no love between Marwa and Rocio. I feel Marwa is trying to revenge how badly he was treated by Rocio's mom, which now makes Marwa losing, which now make Marwa losing all love and respect for Rocio. Very possible, because it's a shame that I didn't screenshot, but I just caught one that I just showed you guys. Mura was like, as I get old, it's something that he got from the internet and he came to share. He shared, I think, more than 10 slides of the same information, or how the woman should be treating the man, what the man should be expecting from a woman, of course, the wife or girlfriend, blah blah blah. And it's possible, honestly. It was giving there's trouble in that paradise. There is trouble in Bila. Maybe they disagreed with Rocio, and of course, Rocio being a control freak, eh, she came and she was telling Marwa no, indirectly, of course. Um, don't be careful what you consume, because you might lose the person you love, this and that. Mary Moore, thank you so much. Greetings, neotrends, and everyone chatting. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, it's a benefits me, I benefit you kind of relationship. So, guys, let's move to something else. If I was rushing on that slide, you can just rewatch later, because it was juicy, guys. Let me tell you. It was super interesting. It was tea on tea. It's just a shame that I didn't take the screenshot, but I took a few. You can just rewatch if you missed. No. So back to my suspicions about maybe Marwa buying another land from Anesto's dad. If you just joined, you'll just rewatch later, because there was an interaction between Marwa and Anesto's dad. And this time around, Marwa was nice, polite to Anesto's dad. Maybe it's because they both learn from the son, or maybe there's a new deal, because the reception by Marwa and what he said later, you can watch if you missed. Basically, Marwa, after meeting Anesto's dad, he said that he has some plans of expanding the land, real estate, buying more land. Caroline Matthews, thank you so much for tuning in. I think, I'm not so sure, but I think this is your first time on the live chat section. If it is, thank you so much. Even if it's not, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for joining the live chat section. I really appreciate your presence out here. I see you. And if this is your first time on the channel, I hope you've subscribed and turned the notification bell on. Thank you, Caroline Matthews. Caroline Matthews. Thank you. So, guys, it's either the land that is planning to buy or has bought, the expansion is from Anesto's dad, or Bushman dude.
Boundary. This one going this side, this one complaining, And I'm like, they came with some local men who solve this boundary dispute. Uh,
Basically, I'm also making an assumption that maybe if it's not from Anesto'S dad, it is from Bushman dude, because when you see someone already complaining about the boundary, oh, my land is smaller, it's becoming small, it means hmm, they are busy selling. I'm just saying, allegedly. And if that is not the case, then, but I think it could also be a possibility, because I saw they are making some changes in their in their home. I'm talking about Bushman dude. So Marwa is really enriching himself, and if these people are not careful, they'll be thrown outside their land. And I don't see anything important. I'm sorry. In my opinion, I don't see anything important they're using the proceeds. I don't. It's so sad, honestly, because, of course, as I said, that is the most important thing in this life. Like, you just wake up and there is 40 acres of land your dad, your grandfather has given you in a prime place like Nyabohanse, and all you can do is sell. What a shame. Hmm? And maybe you look back and there is nothing you've added. In the property that someone left you, you didn't add anything that you worked hard for, but you're out here disposing something that was left for you. What a shame. Kate B, thank you so much for tuning in. I see you. Carrie B, thank you. You said greetings, Neo, and everyone. Thank you. Mary Moore, thank you so much. I think I already acknowledged you. Thank you for tuning in. Andrew, thank you so much. I see you. Thank you for joining the live chat section, the VIPs, because for you to go an extra mile and you come to the chat section and you contribute to the live stream, thank you. Thank you so much. It's so humbling, honestly, because, of course, as I said earlier, with no one in the live chat section, it's not a live stream. You just better go back and do your premiers, because who are you talking to? Whose live stream? Hmm? Bush dude, your land shrinking. Yeah, he was complaining about the boundary, and I saw they have resumed construction, and I was like, could it be you? Bushman dude, is Marwa a beneficiary of your land? Because it's either Anesto'S dad or you, because he made it super clear that I don't want to tell you guys, but there's some expansion business going on in terms of land. And I highly believe that it could be Anesto'S side, because he just met with Anesto'S dad. So that's what I think. So let's summarize what happened on Mura's live stream yesterday. He was basically activating for donations. So, guys, I'm super emotional. That is what he said. I'm very emotional when you donate. And I'm like, Marwa, why are you doing too much out here? And it was so surprising to notice that he already received some soft loan. You remember the other day he came out here telling people that I'm so happy, I'm so broke. I owe someone 4,000 USD, but thank God I didn't loan from anyone. But I think he forgot, because this is what he said. Someone gave him a soft loan of 2,000.
If whiskey could talk.
Oh my goodness. A soft loan of 2,000 USD. I know you might be a Kenyan and you're like, a soft loan, 2,000, because that's around 250,000 Kenyan shillings. Some people play with their money.
Actually, it's Barry. Thank you so much, Barry. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. Wow, wow, Abdullahi, my friend. Yeah, 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 yeah. Salam alaikum. why am I working hard? Like, let me not even say these things, but oh, sometimes I feel like, why am I working so hard? Like, I'll not see tomorrow, something like
Marwa, shut up. Everyone is working hard. Why do you come out and you want to talk like other people are not working
in the
hard?
US. He's a big fan here. I'll not mention your name. The other day I mentioned that I used nearly all the money to fix the garage, and he decided to loan me 2,000 US, and he told me I'll pay him in December. Imagine, he gave me a soft loan of 2,000 US. Hey, you guys, things that you do for me.
Some people are just not smart. People that watch Mura Senso, they are just not smart. I'm not even sorry to say this. Because you remember Jamaican uncle gave out 7,000 USD expecting a refund from Mura Senso. Yeah. Wow, this is the comments. 2,000 USD, goodbye. You're not receiving nothing. Jamaican uncle gave out some 7,000 soft loan, soft. If you're maybe from a Western world, it's a lot, but it's attainable. But out here, you might not even touch that amount in your lifetime. And you're working, you're educated, you're working super hard, you wake up at 4, but you might never touch that amount. Not even you. Yeah, you might. I wanted to say may, but might is more not possible. Might. You might. But Mura is out here receiving. People, people have money out there. I'm money based. Rocio. I'm out here manifesting because Jamaican uncle never received 7,000 USD. And this person is out here giving Mura soft loan. That person, I really sympathize with you. Darlington, thank you so much for tuning in. I see you. Diane, thank you so much. Yeah, that is another possibility. I was just talking about that. Uh-huh. Who else? I think I saw loud Diane. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. I hope you liked the live stream. So the 2,000 USD. Bye. Ciao, ciao. And but Mura Senso, I'm manifesting, but I don't have that energy, that not even charisma, that kind of convincing way, because you must be a scammer to get money that you cannot return by convincing people. Because the way he was talking when he receives 20 USD, someone sends 20 USD just a super chat. Okay. But Mura went ahead. Oh, I saw a 20 USD super chat. I'm always encouraging you. Someone that sent me the 20 USD, I think maybe you might be interested to buy a Land Cruiser so that we can enter into an agreement, a business. You can be my business partner. Hey, this is what he said.
Appreciate. Wow, wow, Abdullahi, my friend. Yeah. Salam alaikum. Thank you, my brother, man. You always support me. I told you when you come to Africa, I want you and me to even you can buy one car like a Land Cruiser, and we do this safari thing. It seems to be a very good business because they are saying, like right now, one guy was calling me today telling me, Marwa, I want you to rent me your car, but per day I should be giving you 100 USD per day. That is net.
Yeah, guys, that is what he told that person. Anyone sending something, he proposes. You can be my business partner. Not even a fair partnership. You, me as new, I just go to the internet, I open a company. It's easy if you're a Kenyan, and if you're into that kind of a thing, I open and I just sit with my 3,000 subscribers. I know I can I can market to 1,000 of you, and I just tell you guys to buy a Land Cruiser and we become partners. That is not fair. Guys, where is the fairness? And you'll find some people going ahead, use your pension, use your hard-earned money to enter into a scam, shambolic business. Can you imagine, guys? That is what he was promoting. Guys, you send a super chat. I think, Diane, I think you should buy a Land Cruiser. I have a company and we become partners. You spent your 40,000 USD for me to open a business name in Kenya. You don't pay nothing. I don't remember, but I think you do not. Even if you do, maybe at most 50 USD. I just spent 50 USD, but for you, you spend 40, and we are partners. And you find some people going ahead with such agreements. People suffer. People allow themselves to be used. Because if he can convince someone to give him 2,000 USD, yet there is Jamaican uncle just besides him that has been waiting for the 7,000 USD and he has never received, to a point that Jamaican uncle had to tell him that he needs to give 4,000 of that 7,000 USD to Maisha, and he's still expecting a balance of 3,000 USD. You think Mura Senso will give Jamaican uncle that amount when he's still telling him, oh, you should buy me a screen, a Samsung screen, you know that phone that he broke? Jamaican uncle bought the screen. And Mura Senso just received like $100 is nothing. Yeah, he has the money, but $100, you just take it like it was your money, because Jamaican uncle gave him the screen, Samsung screen, and Mura Senso was like, yeah, it's cheap there. In Kenya, I would have paid, someone requested for, I think, 500 USD. Some people. At this point, oh, Briman, thank you so much for tuning in. Hello, neotrends and chats. Thank you so much. I see you. Guys, I hope you're liking the live stream as we continue. Of all these things, begging for a soft loan, this and that. Okay, someone called and said it doesn't make any damn sense. If you're a business person, you don't have to. You just sit back, we do our reactions, and you can easily tell that it's not a fair partnership. Yeah, so guys, after begging for 2,000 USD loan, asking for Jamaican uncle for 7,000 USD, sorry, for the solar panel, going on the rooftop of that garage and telling people, I'm so broke, I need money, and you just impulsive, is that the right term? Projects. After all that, this is what he had to say, guys. This is what he said. Let me share. Let me look for that part, because I was like, Marwa, how confident are you to just lie? This is what
To say.
Mura, and you have a lot of ads, but you still claim to be broke. This is what he said.
So that is what I'm saying. That yes, everybody wants money in one way or the other, but I want to make money from a humane way. That even if today is my last day in this world, I'll be a proud money maker, not a greedy money maker. You know, as I say goodbye to the world. And sometimes I look back and say, you know, at the end of the day, we will leave this world with.
Guys, you heard him. Is striving every single day. Oh, Fekere, thank you so much for tuning in. I see you. Like I think it's even moving so fast. Thank you so much. Guys, I hope you're liking as we continue. Vico Real, thank you so much. You said Fekere, and everyone, you're greeting us. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, guys, as you heard Mura Senso, he just told people that I don't want to be greedy. But you're out here every single day. Oh, loan, I owe someone 4,000 USD. Someone just gave me 2,000 USD. Oh, I'm doing this construction, garage, kitchen. I don't have the money. Jamaican uncle, you're greedy. You are greedy. Guys, that is all he was doing, guys. That is all he was doing. And of course, something else that really stood out for me on that live stream is the fact that they still don't take the child to see a doctor. Can you want free things, even when it comes to your health, your baby's health? Yeah, guys, because he just told people that he depends on an online doctor. Yeah, I didn't mix my words. Online doctor, a subscriber to prescribe. Oh, but I've always known a doctor. Yeah, even in Kenya, he said at some point that in Kenya, you don't have to go to the hospital, you just buy medication. No. You find a real doctor, certified, he'll tell you that, some even will tell you that I'll not give you a specific medication if I don't see you, so that I can prescribe some medication here and there for you. This is what it said. Someone you're loaning 2,000 soft loan, and you expect him to give you back, but he cannot even spend $10 to take the son to. I'm sorry I'm saying this, but I think I have to, because wow, that son, he needs justice, honestly, because you cannot be expecting free things, even when it comes to medication. Let me look for you around 1940. Yeah, yeah. Guys, I'm sorry, I'm taking time to.
I have no choice. Tomorrow in the morning, first thing in the morning, I'll wake up. You know, guys, sometimes you may think that maybe I don't want to fix my hair. But I'm telling you guys, I wake up in the morning and everything looks at me like this. And I start fixing it one by one, what people will eat, what people will do this, fixing the kitchens, or that money has not been sent, or there's somebody who sent their cement here, they need to be paid, or there is a guy out there,
Oh my
or there
God,
is a
did
neighbor.
I click the right parts? Guys, just give me a 30 seconds.
Oh, okay, people are coming from America now.
Ah, let me look for it, because I think even mentioned, let me control find, because we need to watch it. Uh-huh. Yeah. This is what he said.
You know, seeing my son cough, his teething and his temperatures and this. But I have a very good doctor now, one of you here, Benjamin, the wise guy. He works in the, I don't want to mention too much, but he works in one of the biggest hospitals in Kenya. So he also, when Jamaican uncle had some issues, Benjamin reached out, called him, and told him to take certain medication. And today, Jamaican uncle is feeling very happy. He's feeling good. So even now, guys, we have a doctor here. If you come to Africa, just ask me for the number of the doctor, who is Benjamin. He will be helping you guys. You can give him a token. You guys will decide, I don't want to make business on his behalf. But I'm saying that we have a very good, reliable doctor, so you don't have to worry. If I go to Kenya and I'm sick, who will I call? Who will take care of me? How will I? The beauty about East Africa or Africa in general is you can buy medicine over the counter. It's not like the US, where everything you have to pass through the.
Okay, guys, of course, as you heard, they have a doctor. The son is sick, Rosio is sick. They just, hello, the son is coughing. There is something like a rash. I'm sorry. For the first, second, third time I'm talking about the son, I know. We need to be leaving him. Oh, ontrending is in the building. I think I saw a comment up here. Guys, allow me to acknowledge OT's presence of even wake up things are looking for me like this. Yeah, that is what he kept saying. Oh, I work so hard. I wake up, I need to sort this and that. Oh my goodness, guys. And I'm like, Mura, if you knew what we do out here to put food on the table, we work hard. Everyone does. But for you to be crying out here, oh my goodness. Oh, so guys, this is what he did. Oh, Dior, thank you so much. I see you. Marwa is a is a liar. Yeah, he needs to take the doctor to see a real doctor. He needs to take the son to see a real doctor. So, guys, that is what Mura Sensor was doing. That is what he said. He just wakes up, calls the doctor. He said he works in a prominent hospital in Kenya. It doesn't matter. It will not be the same when you present yourself to the doctor and when he just prescribes on call. I don't think that is the best way. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. But maybe you can share your opinion, guys, on that, because I thought that that is negligence, that is being stingy, even when it comes to your health, your son's health. Oh my goodness, these people. He also went ahead to mention that Kenyans do not know insurance. No one knows that. Let me play it because I might not even put it to words what he said, because I was like, Marwa, where do you come from? Even, let me play first. Let me play first. 3010. This is what he said.
That's why a lot of developed countries, they prefer to have, how do you call it? Life insurance or medical insurance. Here in Africa, people don't know even insurance. They only know insurance is for the car. Yeah. The general says, I've been asking.
If you're a Kenyan, tell me if I'm reaching. But if you're watching this, but I know all of you are careful. Joe, oh, thank you so much for tuning in. I see you. I appreciate your time out here. Guys, if you're watching, but I know, as I said, you're all responsible, it's the best to get your insurance. And when I talk like that, it doesn't have to be, maybe you're employed and you have the private one in the NSSF, not NSSF, SHA in Kenya. That's what we call it now. Thank you so much, Ad the Nilot. Thank you so much. I think this is your first time on the live chat section. Thank you for tuning in. You don't have to get the expensive one, but if you're employed, most of the times we are given that, the private and the normal one, the cheap ones, maybe. But because he was basically promoting that you don't have to have the insurance, because in Kenya you just go over the counter, you get the medication. Oh my goodness, the people watching Mura, because people in Kenya nowadays do not condone that behavior of WhatsApp. Or someone is sick, we need contribution, we are begging, please contribute. You pay 500 shillings a month. Yeah, I know we are complaining as Kenyans here. Thank you so much for confirming, Angela. We complain and we must complain. Is still good. Don't come for me. It's not like I support the regime or something. No, but I'm just saying it's better than nothing. Because for Mura to sit down here and tell people Kenyans don't even know what insurance is, just the car insurance. I'm talking my things out here. If you're watching and you bought Mura's nonsense, get an insurance. Just pay 100 and it's better than nothing. Because with the 500, Sha should be paying me for the advertisements. But I'm just saying these BS of coming out here and talking down on the country, on its people. Stop lying. Stop lying, Mura. So, Yeah, that is what he was telling people. You don't have to be going to the hospital. You do not have to see the doctor. An advantage in Kenya because you just go over the counter and buy medication. It's not even recommended. It's not even advised. There are some things like antibiotics we are used to it. You just go, you'll become resistant to it. I'm not a doctor. Please seek professional advice. Seek advice from the doctor. I'm not one. I'm just saying that Marwa was alikuwa anaropoka. See the doctor, Mura Senso. How many times I'm telling you? Guys, I hope you are liking the video as we continue because what is happening? Okay, yeah. So guys, that was not the only thing. We are almost done. Apparently, OT, we do not know what insurance is. Mura Senso, if you do not know, not all of us, I'm very sure that those are some of the nonsense that they talk about with Madam P. Madam P, for you, you're naturally beautiful. You do not even wear wigs. I just arrived in Argentina. I didn't want to be messing with these ones. Talking down on your own people. So, something funny. On a lighter note, before we leave, let me share Otis. Otis said that I initially said there is no insurance in Africa, meaning Kenya, but since he's been crying that he needs 3,000 USD for his vehicle insurance, he played smart. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, but he has been saying this time. That was a very smart move by Murat Senso. So on a lighter note, before we call it off, this is what he said. Murat Senso is about to be a musician. I think he even said he wants to be a rapper or something. People are hustling out here. If you're ever complaining, there is no work. If you think you're pushing yourself enough, you're not. Because Mura wants to be a musician.
I really, and even I think that the best way I'll retire one day will be me being a musician. I know you guys think I'm a crazy guy, but I think the best way I'll retire is I'll give this YouTube channel to Maisha. Then maybe I'll have more sons by that time, but at least this one I'll give it to Maisha, my firstborn. And then I will do music. I'll be doing live singing. I want to do like a singer called Remy Ogola. And I think that's how I'll retire in my 50s. Then I'll be traveling and be in a beach somewhere in Hawaii. Just chill vibes. And I think that's how I'll retire, guys.
Guys, I'm sorry. But for me, it's so funny because if you've been watching out here, this is not the first time that Mura said that he wants to be a musician. There was a time that he told Rosio that they should be doing this thing. Oh my God, why is it so funny for me? I'm sorry, guys, but OT, there's a time that he told Rocio they should be having these segments on Friday. They go on a live. He gets a band, and Rocio should be, and they sing. And there's one of their super supporter. Was it Janet Harash or something? She was advising Mura that he should be the rapper and Rocio to be singing. Can you imagine Mura rapping? Or reactors? Guys, or reactors? Let's move to something else. I just wanted to rap. Or reactor, he'd be coming out here to call us out on the rap. Guys, I'm sorry, but that was just funny. So I think the donors should be doing something because this dream, I don't know I don't know the cost to debut because you need a lot of things, Maybe the donors needs to be doing something because he said that it gets super, super emotional. He was basically just begging. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry about that. It was super funny for me. I was like, Mura, it's time you actualize this dream because you've been talking about it for the longest time.
Something to say, I took you to school, or I used to visit you in high school, so do this for me. One of the reasons you see that nobody ever comes is because nobody was there for me. Nobody. And I think that's one of the reasons why you always see me support a lot of kids here in the village.
Let me not play that part because I should be stopping at 1 hour, 13 minutes, 12 minutes. Oh my goodness. Let's continue. If it stops, that is it. This is what I wanted to play because that is the part. Oh, I'm poor, I was poor, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, lucky for you, you even went to school. But most people back then, nowadays, we are struggling as Kenyans economically. But people go to school. We try. But back then, Mura's time, in the 70s, 60s, people used to drop out of school because of school fees. But for Mura to have gone to high school, university, and is complaining about the pocket money, that's how we call, when you go to school, you're given something to be buying some snacks, this and that. For him to be complaining, I was watching and I'm like, Mura, can you shut up? People didn't even manage to go to school because of financial issues. Your mom was a teacher, for crying out loud. Do you always have to be coming out here to be crying about the same thing? Marwa, can you fear God? You cannot be doing this. Oh, I was being given in Nini $3, but Deemwango came out here, even played it. Sorry, guys. Deemwango came out here and said that the mom used to give us some imperial soaps. I'm sorry to say this, but we might not even be affording that now. We are done with school for years. Went to school, working, but it might be hard to be using those kinds of soap. So, Mura, were you raised in the same household with Deemwango? Because that is what she said. The mom used to buy her imperial soap, this and that, blah, blah, blah. But Mura is still crying. Still crying. So, guys, before we call it a day, this is something else that I wanted to talk about. He was giving this story about the rich girl he was dating, and he said that the family talked out the girl out of the relationship, and Mura promised that if he was not going to date that girl from the rich family, he was going to be dating a girl outside Africa, something. And that, according to me, it came out like you will upgrade because, according to Mura, dating a different, color, it's an achievement. Hmm? Madam P is an achievement. It could be exclusive to him, but I think it's deeper than that. The mentality of Mura Senso. Let me play that part. I don't know if you understand how I'm trying to explain, like the way it came off, like you achieved something or something. 49:20. We are almost done, guys. I don't want to drag it.
Myself that if I'm not marrying this lady, I will marry a lady from outside Africa. I didn't say the lady left. The lady left you even with any little coin. So the lady left. The lady left. The lady left. And I promised myself that if I'm not marrying this lady, I will marry a lady from outside Africa. I didn't say white or black. I just said outside Africa. Not even Africa. It was outside Kenya. And yeah, so Sometimes I tell you my personal stories, but it's good that you guys understand that I.
So guys, of course, I didn't play the entire part because I just didn't want to drag it. But basically, he was explaining, oh, he was dating a rich girl and the family didn't want him. This crying of being poor in the past. And the family didn't want him because he was poor and the girl had to leave him. And he promised himself that if he was not going to date this girl from this rich family, he was going to date. I think he played it safe or outside of Kenya. Make it make sense. If I was not going to date this girl from this rich family, I promised myself that I was going to date a white girl, but he played it safe. Oh, not even a white girl, but outside Kenya. I strongly believe he intended to say I was going to date a white girl because according to Mura's school of thoughts is dating a white. I don't have anything against white people. I'm just talking with regard to this sense of, yeah. I wanted to read Otis' comments. I think you said that Mura's been talking about this white girl, about the ex every live stream. I think he never moved on. Rosio needs to see that. Rocio should have watched the live stream because she would have ran to Instagram. If you just joined, maybe past 20 minutes into the live stream, you need to go back and watch because there was some tea out here that was being served by Rocio. Rocio was not having it. She ran to the Instagram telling people that, oh, you need to be telling Mura Senso. I proved it. Yeah. That he needs to be careful on what he consumes on the internet because Mura was consuming content telling him what he should be expecting of Rocio. Yeah, so guys, he was trying also to come for Gintu, I believe so, because he was like, oh, people film my compound. One day I'll call the police. And I'm like, you always do. Blah blah blah. And of course, my reaction to that, I'm like, Mura Senso, but you always film people, you film people's property. Was it not yesterday? Guys, I think it was yesterday we were talking about Mura Senso coming out here to tell people, oh, my eggs were stolen, filming on people's property, accusing them of stealing your eggs. No, the chicken eggs, guys. Don't overthink. Get your mind out.
Concur. Yeah, I've seen some YouTubers try to come and film my home. Um, one day we will have a police case. I don't want to mention here, but just wait and watch. I think sometimes when you're very
Yeah.
calm and very
Mura, that is what I wanted to share, guys. Yeah, that is what he said, and I was watching, and I'm like, Marwa, you're not the one to complain about people filming your home because you always film all over the place. You are filming someone's property, accusing him of stealing your guinea fowls, yeah, eggs, this and that. He always does the same thing. So I don't think it was in order for him to come out here complaining of the same. He was also telling people, advising people to bring him some GoPro, some CCTV cameras, begging up and down, here and
not
there.
just in Kenya, I think everywhere in the world, you cannot just trespass. Yeah. But the security of my home is very secure. I have people guarding this home 24/7. I have CCTV cameras. And actually, I need to upgrade my CCTV cameras. Actually, even I'm saying, guys, if you ever come from America, one of the best gifts you can bring me is a CCTV camera. You can search CCTV cameras that are commonly used.
Just in case he needs to upgrade. It's not even that he didn't have to upgrade, and you want people to upgrade your cameras for you. the entitlement on people's money. So this is something that he has been doing lately, because just the other day he came out here telling people that if you want to buy me clothes, I wear large L. So the begging is what is happening. So of course, I don't know if you've seen now the last part, and we call it a day. I don't know if you've seen now, but Lambogal came back with the mat, the poor dog. The owner does not love mats, of course. I think she was just ashamed, because not only reactors were calling her out, but even the fans, Deemwango's fans were calling her out because she wanted to discard the dog. Like she was not connected to the dog. So that is what happened yesterday. She arrived. We are about to witness some drama, because of course, she doesn't like when people sorry guys, when people want to benefit from her, you want a shout out, and of course, Jamaican uncle is in the building. So we are yet to witness what is up and what will be happening, because Deemwango is dramatic, mean, selfish, and everything. I believe so. So, Joe O, thank you so much for tuning in. I don't know if I appreciated you, I acknowledge you, but thank you. Okay, Antoinette de Souza, thank you so much for tuning in. Andrew, Singh, thank you so much. You said, "Hope Maisha slept." Yeah, we talked about that. Guys, if you joined in later, I hope you'll go back and watch, because we've talked almost 2 hours and it was a lot. I think it's worth your time to go back and check, because we had a lot. Sorry, we are about to leave. Breman, thank you so much for tuning in. Kemi, thank you. You are out here all along. I really appreciate you so much. Super supportive. Oh my God, sticky keys. Kemi de Souza, Diane, thank you so much. Entru, Barbara, Barbara, thank you so much. Baro, you say that you can take the baby out of the goat pen, but you can't take the pen mentally out of him. Just saying, yeah. Mura will always be Mura, honestly. Guys, excuse my manners. Yeah, Sting, thank you once again. Dion on trending, thank you so much on trending for tuning in. I appreciate you so much. Very, very supportive. Thank you so much. Breman, Intru, Diane, Kemi, V. Coril, thank you so much. I really appreciate you out here. And if you're watching next time, guys, you're always free to tune in through the live chat section. Mura wants to be a musician. Mary Mo, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being super supportive. You were out here all along. Thank you. Angela, thank you so much. Add the Nilots, thank you. Thank you so much. You say that the baby needs to see a pediatrician. I agree 1000%. Thank you so much for tuning in. The Nilots, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All of you, thank you. I think I've acknowledged for the second time. V. Coril. So guys, that was it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you've not subscribed and you watched, if this or another banger was in the building, you say that me too. If anyone, we needed to read your comments. Let me look for it. Me too. If anyone from the US, if anyone from US, if you ever want to gift me, bring me a private jet. Another banger. And imagine you're not even asking for a lot. just have private jet. What do I want? Guys, another banger, thank you so much. I think I didn't see you earlier. I really appreciate you out here. Thank you so much. Another banger is reactor, guys. Amazing reactions. But I've not been seeing you lately. Maybe you were busy, but guys, I hope you've subscribed to our channel and always be checking her out. Amazing, amazing reaction she does. And that was it for today, guys. As I said, if you've not subscribed and you enjoyed this kind of content, kindly subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on so that you can be notified every time I come out here on a live. And I really request you guys, if you can, always be checking out, always come to the live chat section, let us know what you think. You cannot be watching from the bushes. Although that is support enough, I really appreciate. But of course, if you can come out here an extra mile to share your opinion, why not? Especially if you're respectful, why not? Thank you so much, guys. The live chat section. Yeah, another banger has been missing for a while. They just leave like that. I think there was a Melanie Nyaboke. Thank you so much for tuning in. I see you. I appreciate your presence out here. Thank you so much. Thank you. So, guys, we are 63. You cannot be denying me the likes. At least before we leave, kindly make sure that you've liked. Drop a like, just confirm, because sometimes you might be watching and later you realize that you didn't even like. You didn't even like, really? Please, I really appreciate if you do so. But thank you. Most importantly, thank you for watching. And if you have anything to say beyond here, kindly come to the comment section after the live stream. I'm always there. I'm always in the comment section. Oh, did I see Joe? Thank you so much for 20 Canadian dollars. Thank you so much. You said that another banger, neotrends, chemicals on trending in all. We are due for a trip to Masai Mara. Okay. Joe, thank you so much for the super chat. I really, really, really appreciate. Thank you so much. Guys, see, I see you tomorrow. Same time, no, earlier, but the same place, in my small corner. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bless, so as long as you're paying for the trip. Joe, as long as you're on your bill, the trip, on trending want to land on my mother. Another banger. You need to be on the rooftop. Guys, thank you so much. I'll see you on trending. Did I say thank you? Thank you so much for being out here, for supporting your girl. I really appreciate you so much. Thank you. I don't know if you are going on a live stream right now, because your time, I never catch up with the live stream because it's always early in the morning, but I always rewatch later. So maybe if you're still out here, kindly confirm if by any chance, you're going on a live stream right now. In another banger, just confirm. Oh, okay, guys. Be on the lookout for OT. She just said that she might be going on a live stream because JT has not put a notification that is going on a live stream. So be on the lookout for Ontrending's live stream. And of course, we should be heading there in case she does. Of course, OT is that girl. Huh? I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye. Joe has said that he will be paying for our trip to Masai Mara. So, guys, hey, we are about to arrive. Guys, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Until the next one, I'll see you in the next one. Sing. Guys, you should not be entertaining me because I'll stay out here. Guys, let me see you tomorrow. See me when I see you. No, see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye. Lucy, bye.